So on that note, we'll go ahead and move on to the next segment because that was a great conversation. And the segment that we're going to go into is called Let's Connect. It's under our LOL moments.
Okay, guys. So I'm going to tell you what the game is, and I'll tell you the rules to the game. Okay? Or I'll just put everything together. Okay, so here is the game we're playing today. I come up with all the good games. They don't tell you, but it's actually for me. So
I thought it was Olay.
No, it's not Olay. That's realistic. It's always from me. I heard you say that earlier on, and I was like, oh, really? That's from Olay?
Oh, you were waiting for a comeback?
Oh, yes. Anyways, let's go ahead. So this is how the game is going to work. You're going to choose a letter for your partner from your name or your last name, however you want it. And your partner is going to name a country from that letter. But you have to also be specific what part of the world you want them to name that country from.
So I think on the top we have Amy and Olay. On that note, let's see what you got.
So Olay, what's the second letter from my name?
M.
Give me a name of a country in Asia that starts with M.
Malaysia. That's easy, Amy.
Keep saying it's easy. Like when you get to you, then you know.
Give me a name anywhere in the world that starts with an O.
No, you have to be specific. Can y'all help me, please, boys?
30 seconds.
I want to say Ohio.
No, Juka, she just said Ohio.
No, Olay, I'll do it again. I'll do it again. I know you want to make fun of me. Just wait, I'll do it again. Oh my gosh. I don't think there is no country in the world with O. Oregon? That's the state.
Amy, you fail. Olay,
no, but Olay, that was not fair because there's no country in the world with a letter O.
Okay, I'll give you a Middle East country.
Omaha?
You know?
Omaha. Amy.
Oman.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dr. Jaye, I think your playing partner is Zack.
All right. So one of the letters in my name is R, which is actually, let me change that to Y. Let me see if you can get this. This might be a little bit hard. The last letter in my name is Y. And see if you can name me a country with the letter Y. It could be all over the world.
5 seconds on the clock. 6 seconds.
You guys are not being fair because you're not counting when Amy was going, and now you
10 seconds on the clock. Well, keep talking.
You said you can get any country. Come on.
11 seconds on the clock.
Give us your geography. Yemen.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay, Dr. Jaye, pretty good there. Impressive. But then, Dr. Jaye just has to talk back. So I'm like, 10 seconds on the clock. She's like, I'm like, okay, keep talking. Commenting below, don't forget, so that we will make sure that you actually get the answer before we say it out loud. Because again, remember, we do give prizes here and we will watch your comment. If your comment comes in before the answer is said out loud, you may be eligible to actually win a prize on our next prize drawing here. So the next person is, I think, myself and Marcus. Marcus, don't make it hard.
Who wants to bet? Is Juka going to get the answer or not?
No, she's gonna fail.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna fail.
Get it.
I'm not gonna give you a specific place, but any country in the world that starts with the letter C.
Oh, Canada.
That's easy. Hey.
Wow.
No.
It's a country.
Let me do this. Yeah. So I think a city for you, Mark. Not a city, a country.
They're colluding right now.
Make it harder. Let's make it harder.
Let's make it harder, yeah.
We got it. Okay. And it's,
Why do I have to do it twice?
okay, this is it. Okay, so it's same letter C. This city is in Africa.
I know it.
Wait, it's a city?
I said we just changed the rules on you, and you have to play along. City, come on.
That's not fair.
30
Right
seconds.
there.
29. Hello, life is not fair. 27.
Colombia.
25. Colombia is in Africa. What did you say?
We can go ahead and tell them, Mark.
Okay. So the name of the city is Cairo.
FYI, I got my first question right, but they just hate on me all the time. So they figured to convince Marcus to collude with them and give me a city.
No, it wasn't. What was your answer, Juka? Columbus?
So the first letter in my name, S. It's a specific place in Brazil, and it starts with an S.
Look, Olay.
Wow, we're going hard now. In Brazil.
I have a Brazilian friend. I can call her real quick.
That was not part of the rules to call a friend.
Well, it seems like we're making up rules as we go along. So, Amy, can we call a friend?
No.
Hey, Susie.
Susie, get Susie out of here.
Okay, I still have 15 seconds. So,
What? Who told you you have 15 seconds? You have 2 seconds.
no, I'm timing it on my hand.
Oh, you cheated, Olay. Unmute. You see, she's muted. She's asking her kids to Google and ask Siri. Don't ask Siri, cheater.
Yeah, it's the biggest city in Brazil. It's São Paulo.
Yes.
Oh, geez. I should have known that.
We actually went to Brazil. We went to São Paulo. It was in 2018. So. Yeah.
Wow, you guys performed there?
We actually performed at a very, very big festival. 70,000 people.
Wow, that's amazing. Don't forget to comment below. We'll make sure that we look out for who actually gets the answers right before we say it out loud here.
Okay, Zach, are you ready for me?
Yeah, I'm ready.
The last letter from my last name is Y. Name me a city in Africa that starts with the letter Y.
Zack, look at me. Zack, look at me.
No.
That might be cheating.
Don't come up with anything. She's gonna think you know it. She doesn't even know. She only probably know one city that starts with Y in my country. So just go for it. Say anything that starts with Y. Say Ukalaska.
Wait, what's that?
Is that a city?
No, okay, so the city is Yaoundé.
Yaoundé. Oh.
I was gonna say you know. In Gambia.
Wait.
I'm so done.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you just started dating someone from Yaoundé.
She must just have met somebody from Yaoundé.
I actually don't know anyone from Yaoundé.
The first letter of my last name is J. It could be anywhere.
In Africa?
Yeah, in Africa.
Just one.
Wait,
Oh, wow.
so anywhere else except for Gambia.
Johannesburg.
Yeah! There you go! Yeah!
All right.
I guess she fully recovered from Omaha and Ohio.
Guys, that was fun. We're having a lot of fun and hope you guys are watching and having a lot of fun with us. So continue to comment below. On that note, before we close this segment out, who do you guys think actually won this game? Please comment below who did the best among the sisters. And let's see what the Melisizwe's think about who did the best.
You guys did pretty good. I mean,
Oh,
like,
Don't be nice, Zach. Just say it.
You have to choose.
Amy is out. She won the other one.
No. I'm not out. Zach, be honest. Who is the winner?
Be honest.
yeah.
Say Olay. Say Olay.
Marcos, Juka.
Can you guys stop saying say? Just listen to them.
Amy really thinks she got this. She really thinks she won. You only answered one correct.
Matt, you gotta be honest. Look at me. You gotta be honest. Who won in your book? You have it in your heart. Spit it right now.
Out of the sisters, I think
Amy?
Amy. Yeah, it's
Amy.
you.
Thank you guys for awarding me the crown twice in a row today. That just shows you who the most amazing and awesome sister is.
I think we sometimes lost track of the names because you guys were all going over the place.
Oh, so I think you just gave us a tip. You didn't mean to say Amy. So you lost
No.
track
Yeah.
of the names. Is it Juka?
That's
Juka is
Juka,
all the way
Mark. Come
on the left in the yellow.
In order from left to right is Juka, Jay, Olay, and Amy.
No. Don't change your answers. You guys be honest.
They're being honest, Amy. Amy's thinking this too serious.
Very seriously.
Can I say something, please?
No.
Hey, no, I'm not talking about Amy.
Thank you. He's not talking about you, Amy.
Are you talking about me? Hello, hold up, Olay. I'm Dr.Jaye. Are you talking about me?
Yes,
No.
Dr. J.
Sorry, Amy. So it seems like crown. Oh, sorry.
So you guys just pull a Steve Harvey moment on Amy.
Maybe.
Yeah.
You know, then we'll move on to the next segment, and we will be talking about siblings. So don't go anywhere. And again, we do have hot soup coming, and hopefully you'll stick around for that. And Jay, since they've crowned you the winner and they took the crown off of Becky's, short hair, you can go ahead and lead us to the next segment here.
How can she win if she just named Omaha and Ohio as a country? That would have been absolutely not.
We'll change Amy's name to Amy Omaha.
Ohio is
Amy, Ohio.
Ha 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 ha! Y'all are so funny.
Amy Omaha, ha ha ha. We are funny. Who's the one that gets along with everyone, you guys think? Maybe that
The
was
most.
I would say Mark gets along the most with everyone. He's the first one to make up. Then me, then Seth is last.
He's a troublemaker.
Seth is probably just a Juka, and it's okay, Seth. I got you. We're together in this. But isn't that funny though that Mark is the oldest one and he makes up? Mark, that's really amazing of you. That's really sweet of you. That
He's getting very responsible. Although you may see him like this, but he jokes around a lot. But actually, he's a really good brother, and I think he's getting more responsible. The more the older he gets, he's very responsible.
I guess Seth has the best jokes, but Mark is the one who jokes around a lot and is making people laugh all the time. So
Marcus, I guess it really must feel good to sit there and hear what your brothers have to say about you. That's really sweet, though.
That's the first time. So Seth almost never says that I'm responsible. So I'm like, is that right? Is that right?
I think this could be a learning moment too, even though we are having fun and it's a conversation, but I think it's really important sometimes to just say how you feel about the person, right? If you think that they're doing a lot, or if you really appreciate their talent, or if they did a great job at a show, or if they perform more than you thought they would. I think it's important as siblings to actually, since we're talking about siblings, to actually voice out certain things that you feel, that you admire about your sister or your brother, because I think that just makes the person want to do better. But I think as family and as siblings, we take things for granted and we never really voice out, even though we feel it. But I'm gonna take this moment and say, let's each say something nice about one of our siblings right now, what we appreciate and what we love about our sister. And then you guys could do the same thing for each one. And the audience, if you have a sibling, tag them on this comment, right? And then tell them exactly how you feel about them. Something good. Let's start with that before we get into the trouble stuff.
Well, even though Juka talks too much, I appreciate everything that she does. I know she puts a lot of work into the show and everything else, because she's like a perfectionist and she would drive all of us crazy, but I know it's all for good things. And Olay is like the balancer of everything. Like Olay never says anything mean or negative. She will always be like, and then she will say something nice because she doesn't want to hurt anyone. And Amy, she can be annoying too, but then still she really cares, and she has a lot of intelligence, even though she may sound sometimes a little bit dumb, like just the fact that she when she articulates stuff, you can see that she knows what she's talking about, and moms and Olay are very similar, even though facially they look alike more than any one of us, but they also have the same type of attitude, always like a balancer. She doesn't want to hurt people, so she will always be nice, even though she may tell you exactly what is right, but at the same time she says in a positive attitude. So.
What do I appreciate from all of my sisters? Probably everything, but I'll say for Juka, she always have a listening ear. Like we all said, she talks a lot, but she also will listen. And I think that came from the feminine energy.
Oh, Olay, so I do listen to you. Aww.
Okay, whatever.
I didn't know you feel that way. Okay, well, go ahead.
What I appreciate about Dr. Moms, of course, like you said, she's just like me. So what else can I say? For Dr.Jaye, it almost feels like home away from home, because she's kind of like a motherly figure to all of us, being that she's the oldest. So she always tries to guide us to be the best we can. And she makes sure that you will never give up. And then look at Amy, she's like, oh, like, okay, now me.
I'm waiting.
What I love about Amy is, of course, her sense of humor and her creativity. She's making all this like, what's me? And also her self of confidence. Like she helps you even when you don't feel confident, just speaking to her because she's that confident.
Oh, how sweet. Okay.
So Jay, like Olay said, is the one that you look at as the model figure, even though she sometimes is very annoying. And Olay I love because every time I want something, if I ask her to give me something, she will always give me. And she even gave me this bracelet. Okay, so if I want to beg for something, I go to Olay. Dr. Moms, when I get sick and I call her, she can give me sorted out, unlike the other doctor. And Juka.
Okay, Becky, whatever.
That's how I feel about her. No, for Juka, no, I appreciate Juka for like really like putting effort in trying to like perfect everything, like some things we do as a family. She's also very creative. I mean, even though she's a dictator, like she's great at what she does. She just needs to learn to listen. But I love you.
But they said to say something great about me. You see how she is? She couldn't even say everything great and not leave the negative. Okay, Becky Omaha, let me say something.
Wow. There we go. Something nice.
I love Jay because she's really mature and responsible, and she's a go-getter, and that's one thing that I admire about her. Since I actually lived in her house when I was very young and then moved out of her house, like I really, I think that stuck with me this whole time, whether you know it or not. And don't make me cry. And Olay, I love Olay to death, and I think because we're next to each other. I mean, I do, even though.
Let me just feel.
Anyway, don't worry, Becky. I'm gonna come to you and I'll tell you something sweet too. And Dr. Moms is the same thing. Even though with Dr. Moms, I didn't really grow up with her like that because of the difference in age, but also, as Olay says, she has the same demeanor. So she's very soft, very delicate. So, and I just almost want to always protect her because that's what she's just like a little doll, right? What I love about Amy is that she's very, Amy you've matured a lot, Amy. Like,
no, we're not asking you about my maturity. What do you like about me?
Okay. What I like about Amy, because you're a lot of fun. You're crazy and you're a lot of fun. And even though I do get serious a lot when we do this show, outside of this show, my personality, I just like fun. So for me, that part of Amy, I really feel connected to that. Like I really love that part of you, that you're just fun and you like the light part of life. See, I could say something nice without saying something salty.
I'm feeling there's not anything nice about that.
That's not nice, Olay.
What she's trying to say, Amy, is that you uplift everybody.
I'll start with Zachary first. You know, Zachary's the youngest. Although he's really tiny, I can say that, you know, pretty good, you know, with the girls too, but I don't know. None of us have any girlfriends, but you know, Zachary, he's a little bit of charming one.
So Zach, you got game, huh?
Now Mark, he's a good brother too, yeah. He's almost 18, he's almost ready to move out. I'm not sure. That's Mark's a very responsible brother. Helps out a lot around the house. Although I'd say, you know, Zach and Mark, they need to start learning how to cook. You know?
Well, first, like, I guess before I get into the nice stuff, so I have to be honest, right? But, you know, Seth, he's a troublesome guy. But that's not a bad point because it seems like a lot of girls here like the troublesome
bad boy.
He's the kind of person that everybody can depend on, right? And as long as you have like a person like Seth there, I guess you can do anything because no matter what, like he won't be shooken or pushed around. Zachary, he's like a shining light, right? and it's very blinding. So it's, I guess, like you can't ignore Zack. I just want to be there against it and that I'm supporting whatever he does all the way through. What he thinks about us, like I could see it on his face. Like he looks at us and in his eyes, it's not about the music. It's kind of the love in his eyes, and it's for all of us and for what he does. I mean, I love that, and I can feel that. And when I feel that from Zachary, I mean, I guess everything just comes out, and I do everything like at 200%. So.
I mean, like, hearing these for the first time, I never really heard Mark speak like that about me, so thank you. That warms my heart very much. Well, now, I guess it's my turn. Well, I'm gonna start off with Seth. Though Seth can sometimes be a little bit annoying sometimes, but you know, I gotta say that Seth he's very tough. He doesn't let anyone, you know, disrespect him at all, because you know he's somebody that respects everybody and he stands up for everyone. That's what I know Seth about. He stands up for everyone. Skills, he's very smart. He's very intelligent. I know Mark can be joking around a lot. Mark jokes around a lot, but you know, Mark, he lifts the spirits in everyone, especially when, you know, at times when we're down, you know, Mark, he's always the first one to make people laugh. He's an awesome brother. He calls me a shining light all the time. He's like a shining light for me as well.
Oh. Okay, let's get the tissue papers. Hopefully you guys are having fun, because we certainly are. And hopefully the audience are continuing to tag their sisters to say at least one nice thing that you like about them. Don't be like Becky over here. We will move on to...
Hey, Becky gave me some good ones.
Who gets in trouble the most out of you guys?
Zach.
Well,
Zach.
yeah,
Zach
I
gets in trouble the
sometimes
most,
get in
yeah.
trouble. Maybe after me, I'd say Zachary. Zachary will get in trouble.
So Zach is saying Zach is saying Zach, right?
But Marcus is saying...
But Mark is
Seth.
saying Seth.
Seth. I was
Yeah.
saying Seth.
So sound like Zach, it's you.
Well, yeah, I guess.
Which one of you guys is going to be the most adventurous, that's going to eat any food, travel to any city, and is ready to go down to Africa with me and get dirty?
Yeah, I think it's probably me.
How is it you?
Well, you guys, I don't know if you guys really like getting dirty, but yeah, I do anything really.
So have you guys been to Africa?
No, we haven't been to Africa yet. So that's where we're planning on going to Africa pretty soon. Probably by 2021 is the year we're aiming to go to Africa.
Yeah, so what about you, sisters?
Who's the most adventurous one?
I think
I was gonna say Jay, because I think Jay can literally eat anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Juka is more adventurous when it comes to traveling. Probably. I am too, right? I like to travel, but Jay would eat anything. Jay would eat a steak.
He will eat an ant.
I think with the food part, I'm not as adventurous, because I have my strict diet that I have to, when I travel to Africa in the villages, I have to take my bag of quinoa, I have to take my, you know, oatmeal. And besides that part, I could literally go in the villages and be there for a whole month and not worry and be disconnected from the world. When you guys go to Africa, you have to go to the villages. It's so beautiful. The experience is always different from the city. Don't listen to her. She's a diva. That's Becky over there.
I don't know if I would advise you guys to go to the villages, because
Why not?
I don't know. Mm-mm.
The people are really nice. Like the people,
I appreciate that. I appreciate all of that.
but
I would not spend the night.
Him saying stay in the city, you know.
This is what I'm saying. I'm basically saying go, but don't spend the night. Drive back the same day to your comfort.
All right, so out of you guys, who's always late and who's the messiest?
Marcus, his room is always the cleanest, but Zach and I, we have the messiest room.
I clean sometimes, but not all the time.
Like the latest, who's the latest to show up? Zachary and Mark get very early in the morning, but I sleep in very late. Yeah, what about you, sisters? Who's the latest and who's the messiest?
Jay is the messiest.
Did you forget about Olay?
I was gonna say,
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Between me and Jay? Come on.
I was thinking Olay, but Jay, you two, I don't know.
No, it's not an excuse. Okay, hold on. So Amy and Juka, both of you guys, you don't have kids in your houses, right? So end of story. So Jay and I are actually the tidiest. Please, come on.
You see Olay's logic? Okay, let's move on to the next one. Who is the one that goes goes late to everything. Somebody else told me in my
Juka, no, Olay, what?
Well, since we started filming, you've been late how many times?
No, pause.
No,
Yo.
no pause. Baby,
Hold on,
hold
pause. Time out.
No pause.
Dude, listen, I went to Juka's house, right?
I beg.
We were late to her friend's party for 3 hours. Yo, call any one of Juka's friends right this second, right? They'll tell you Juka is never on time.
Never. Okay, when we've been filming, Jay, who has been on time and who's been late the most? Let's just keep it real.
Okay, let me take that answer. Amy has been on time once, and she made sure everybody knew she was on time, and that was the only time she was on time.
Guess what? That was the first time, and you guys showed me that you don't respect time, so I had to also fall for it.
Okay, so we're having a whole lot of fun, and hopefully you guys that are watching are having fun. And we will go ahead and close this segment out to move on to the hot soup. But before that, of course, we have to have the Melisizwe Brothers sing for us one of their amazing songs that they actually just released. The video is called "I'm Not Your Enemy."
No need to hate, no need for pain. Then we all changed, lost all our innocence. We learned to hate, so much confusion. We do not start a war. What you're fighting for, I'll be me and you'll be you. I am not your enemy. Oh, we do not start a war. What you're fighting for, oh, I'll be me and you'll be you. I am not your enemy. I'm not your enemy. No, no, no. Open your eyes and see. Oh, I'm not your enemy. Oh, I am not your enemy. No, I'm not your enemy. Open your eyes and see. Oh, I'm not your enemy. I am not your enemy.
Wow.
Oh wow, that is great.
13-year-old?
Yeah.
Like, that's mind-blowing. That's incredible.
Taslimi, my little nephew, he loves Stadium. He talks about it a lot, and I've never heard the song. Do you guys mind giving us a little piece of that?
Maybe it's just the neon lights, but I see rainbows in your eyes. We've gone too far to turn back now. Your beauty's louder than the crowns, and you were there, but now again, just like time just disappears. We got these chills when all is still, the music stops. We fell in love in a stadium. We fell in love in a stadium. 100,000 phones in the sky, but it's on the ocean, mine inside this stadium. We fell in love in a stadium. 100,000 people get tonight, but it's only you and I inside this. I wanna hold your hand, I wanna pull you close, I wanna let you know, ooh, that when the lights go on and everyone goes home, I'll never let you go, ooh, I wanna hold your hand, I wanna pull you close, I wanna let you know, ooh, that when the lights go on and everyone goes home, I'll never let you. We fell in love in a stadium. We fell in love. stadium, 100,000 up floats in the sky, but it's only using mine inside a stadium. We fell in love in a stadium, 100,000 people get tonight, but it's only you and I inside this stadium.
You
You
guys are so
guys,
amazing.
man.
I know it's been a long day. We're almost done with you guys. My last favorite song, but before we do that song, please give out your social media handlers and where people can go to buy your music to support what you do, because it's so important.
You can stream our latest single, I'm Not Your Enemy, on all music platforms, Spotify, iTunes, Deezer, everywhere. And check out our social media, the Melisizwe Bros, on Instagram, Facebook, everywhere. So thank you again. Thank you so much.
And we're gonna have all that information down here and hope so that people can actually literally go and support. And if you have a child or if you have children that want to be a singer or have a talent or passion that they want to follow to, this is great for them to follow someone like the Melisizwe Brothers, because they are an inspiration and they can continue to inspire your children. On that note, my last favorite song, Broken. And we get that, and that's it.
Yeah.
We promise. We are not gonna make you guys sing anymore.
Have you ever lost something and you thought you'd never find it? Have you ever lost someone and you thought it was the end, only to find it was the beginning, not the end? This circle never ends. There's meaning in the things that are broken. Sometimes you win, sometimes you learn. There's no destination. The end's the beginning. This is no movie. This is my story. Sometimes you win, sometimes you learn. There's no destination. The end's the beginning. This is no movie. This is my story. Oh, have you ever lost something and you thought you'll never find it? Have you ever lost someone and you thought it was the end, only to find it was the beginning, not the end? This circle never ends. There's me in the things that are broken. Oh, this circle never ends. There's meaning in the things that are broken. This circle never ends. There's meaning in the things that are broken. That are broken.
Man. Woo. Wow. Thank you so much for coming over.
You guys are so amazing. Oh my God. And then your lyrics, you know,
And Juka, why are you crying? What's making you cry?
cried for what you guys said at the end. There are meaning in the things that are broken. You know, when my brother was taken away from us, there has been meaning since then. I'm sorry, I can't talk. Yeah, but anyways, I don't want to cry. So I just want to say thank you guys so much. You guys inspire a lot of people. And thank you for what you do. And please continue to do what you do and continue to be the bond that you guys are. Don't allow anyone, don't allow the industry, don't ever allow anything to come between you guys. And I just believe in you guys. And I know all of my sisters do and all of your fans do. So please, Zack, Seth, and Marcus, continue this journey. and hold that legacy up high.
You guys are amazing. Thank you so
You're
much.
amazing. You're amazing.
Just getting to perform for you and talk with you, have a conversation is really awesome.
Or like everyone needs some place to find out what they can do, and I guess it was an awesome opportunity just to share. And
It was really awesome spending time with you all, and thanks so much for inviting us. It was really awesome getting to know all of you. I really had an awesome time, so thank you so much.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much for being here.
You can find us either on Facebook or YouTube, so make sure to check that out as well.
We love you guys.
Thank you.
Brothers.
Love you.